Well, hello everybody. Made it to Slab City yesterday. Kind of late in the day, but we made it here, and we didn't really look around a whole lot. We went through. Uh, we went through slowly and looked around. Passed by Salvation Mountain, but it was really busy with a lot of tourists coming through. And really, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go to the library and meet Cornelius, which was pretty awesome. We went through and Billy enjoyed himself. He's excited about it. So yeah, and Cornelius has an assistant, a friend there at the library. His name's Andrew. He's also on YouTube. You could find him there. But he was very helpful in helping me find my spot. I wanted to be over here by this canal so I could start doing some aquaponics eventually. So we came down, we were looking. Some of the best spots are taken, of course, but that's just how it goes, right? But we found this spot, and it has a really nice tree. When we got here, it looked like it had been an abandoned camp for a long time. We picked up one of those heavy tarps, but it just crumbled to pieces. That's how long it's been abandoned. So basically, Billy and I worked on gathering up all the trash around here that was left behind. We don't have it all picked up, but we got ourselves a good pile. Let's see. There's that pile. We got ourselves a good pile going, and we decided we're going to have ourselves a big fire, probably tonight. You know, gather up all this trash and burn it. And anything I can find to recycle, I'm going to keep it, of course. Found a few pieces of rope, couple of bottles that I could use to grow plants eventually when I get that set up. And then it's a pretty rough driveway. So I'm going to take my shovel and go smooth out the driveway, because it was pretty rough getting in there. I'll turn this around and show you. Turn the camp. Well, won't let me turn it around. But it was a pretty rough driveway. And it is my truck. It's a little truck. He looks like a little old man compared to all these other trucks around here. But the driveway, the thing that I'm using, it's got quite a bit of brush right around it. And it's quite bumpy trying to get in through there. So I'm going to take the shovel and smooth all this out so I can get in here without, busting up an axle or something. But isn't that a beautiful view out there? So anyway, and the canal, the canal that I wanted to be close to is right here across this dirt road. So it's going to be access to water for growing plants, and eventually I'll be able to get it purified through the aquaponics. Maybe I might consider trying to do some solar distilling. And I don't know. I'm just trying to do one thing at a time, not get overwhelmed with like, I got to do this, I got to do that, I already built a temporary latrine. Thankfully, it's very easy to dig in this out here. Like, it's not like trying to dig in the Illinois dirt, for sure. So it was real easy to dig a temporary latrine that I could turn into a compost pile. I'll build a better, bigger, deeper latrine later. But that, got that going. So at least we got bathroom. We went into town, and I was super excited about this, but I went into this little supermarket in this little bitty town, and I'm thinking, I'm going to pay $8 for like 4 pounds of ice or something, I go in there and I find 10-pound blocks for $2, and I was super stoked. Like, that was a big, like that was like a Christmas gift, 10-pound blocks going to melt a lot slower than, like, say, 10 pounds of crushed or cubed ice. So we went into town yesterday and got about maybe 10 gallons of water and a 10-pound block of ice. We're pretty low on money, basically, because, had to put all that money out for the truck to get that fixed. Right now, this is my seat. This little water cooler. Yeah, that's my seat, which, you know, it's a hell of a lot better than sitting on the ground or whatever. Uh, so yeah, we got ice water, but, you know, I'd really like to get a huge water tank, like, what is it, like a 30-gallon water tank or something like that. And there's people here I can connect with that I could get, you know, water for less than a gallon, which is what I'm paying right now. And, you know, who wants to run into town every 4 days, which is like, I think it's close to 10 miles to get to the water and the ice. That's the closest spot, for me anyway. But who wants to run out there every 3 or 4 days to get water? You know, because that's going to burn up on gas and, you know, wear and tear when you're running through ditches like that, you know, big old bumps and yeah. So my goal right now is to make sure that we have plenty of water, and we have some food, but it's basically I'm scraping through what the supplies that I have. So I would like to ask if anybody out there could help, if they will help. You know, having to pay that $200 and some for my truck really set me back. So I don't know. I mean, I know we'll make it. We're not going to starve. I'm sure that we could find a food bank, a local food bank or whatever. My biggest struggle really is I'm diabetic, and I've been able to get off of insulin shots by eating mostly meat and healthy fats. You know, but when you go to the food bank, you're going to get a box of candy bars and gummy bears and granola bars and cereal, and like 90% of a food bank box is not friendly to a diabetic and not friendly to people with heart disease, which I do have heart disease. But if I stay away from the carbohydrates, I can do okay with eating sodium. But when I eat carbohydrates and sodium, that causes heart difficulties. So anyway, I mean, we're doing okay. We're not starving. We have water, but, you know, we are scraping, and, you know, I don't know. We'll be all right, but I just want to share what's going on here and bring y'all along. And I haven't really explored too much or met too many people in the community over there yet. I'm hoping, well, I'm not hoping. I'm going to walk over there today. It's maybe like probably a half a mile from where I'm at to the center of Slab City, because I don't want to be all up in the middle of everything, you know. But I'm going to go over there and visit people and talk to people and hopefully pick their brains about, you know, how I could set up my camp to be efficient and not put a whole lot of effort into something that doesn't have to be that way, you know. So anyway, I just wanted to give y'all an update. Billy's still here, but you know, we've been you know, it was a long trip. We're tired. So he's still over in the tent sleeping, and Jack, he's over in the tent sleeping with him. So you know, today is just kind of like a little bit of a rest day. But we're doing well, and we'll definitely post again soon. So y'all take care and have a good day. Bye.